it's Holly, the Twister sister. Welcome back to another Tutorial Tuesday. This week I'm excited to share with you something I came up with almost 10 years ago, and it's still my go-to for the fire-breathing dragon. So when I first started twisting professionally at restaurants and birthday parties, I kept getting asked for a dragon. So I really wanted to come up with something cool and unique. And this design is what I came up with, all original, way back when. But it's my go-to dragon whenever someone asks me for a dragon. This is usually what I give them. So it does take a few balloons, which is the only downside. The upside is that it looks pretty cool. So you get to pick all the colors, customize it completely. I'm gonna be doing a purple and green dragon today because I think that looks really good. Kind of think like Barney colors, or isn't Puff the Magic Dragon purple? I'm not up on my cartoons. Anyway, I'm gonna be using purple for the body of the dragon. So we've got 3 260s for the body. And then I've got one 160, it's gonna be for his horns and kind of his angry eyebrows. And we've got 2 green 260s, these are gonna be for his wings on his back. And for his eyes, we'll be using a 5-inch round in any color. I'll be using yellow because I think it looks good with these colors. And then you just want some fiery colors to make it look like it's a fire-breathing dragon, which we'll do that at the end. So we're gonna get started with his head, and I'm gonna take a 260 purple and blow that up about 4.5 to 5 pumps. Let some air out. And we're gonna make 2 loops for his mouth. So fold your balloon over, grab the knot, twist, and pull it through. And make another loop, same size. Now we're gonna do 3 bubbles for the head. So it's like a large bird body. So we got 1, bring it back down, twist together. And then this last bubble you want to be a little bit bigger than the other 2. So it's got a little bit of a gap in between there. So make your twist and then roll it on through. And with the rest of this, it's gonna be his ears. So we're gonna take the little bit of tail we have left here, bring it back and twist it up around all that stuff in there. Just lock it in there. And then you're gonna twist this in half. So bring your hands out, find the middle, bring them in and twist. So it kind of looks the same, the front and the back, except his ears should be a little bit bigger than his mouth. If you get confused and actually end up making his mouth his ears, or his ears his mouth, that's all right. Anyway, that's gonna be the dragon head. We'll work on his body next. Pretty simple. About the same amount of air, about 4.5 to 5 pumps. Want some air out there. And I'm gonna go ahead and attach the eyes at this point. I'm gonna take my 5-inch round and we're gonna make it a nice round ball. You don't want it to be too big, about the size of the middle of my palm there. And we're gonna tie that to our purple balloon. And before we do anything else, we want to twist our ball in half. So just use both your hands to twist it directly in half. And then grab those nozzles to wrap that around the twist a few times to help lock it in place. And we're gonna slide this up under the body, or the middle of the head, so that you have one eye sticking out on this side and one eye sticking out on this side. So I'm gonna do one at a time. Oop, just need to put our ear back here. Just twist that around and around, a little bit more. Okay, so one at a time, we're gonna take the eyes and bring it up through the middle and out to one side, up through the middle, and out to the other side. Okay, so that is going to be the head of our dragon. Rawr. Okay, now working down, we're gonna give him a little bit of a neck. And he's gonna have short, kind of T-Rex poodle arms. So 2 3-inch bubble, 2 small round bubbles. And bring it in and do another arm. So he's got poodle legs. Yes, he does. Now we're gonna do a 3 bubble body. So I do about a 5-inch bubble. Fold it back over. And just like the head, with this third bubble, we want it to be a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna measure first and then push it through. So he's got a little bit of a belly that hangs down here at the bottom. And then you're gonna wanna put a pinch twist at the base of the tail so that you get the tail sticking up like it should. Okay, now we're gonna do his back legs. And I'm gonna do about 4 pumps of air in there. And these are a lot like the T-Rex legs. If you know the T-Rex that I do, I'm gonna do a small round bubble, 2 1-inch bubbles, twist those together. And we're gonna come up a little bit, maybe an inch or 2 for a calf. And then a knee is gonna be a pinch twist. Okay, and then you can make a twist here or not. You don't really need to at this point. You're gonna thread the long part of your balloon through his tummy, that little gap that we left. So you're gonna get his leg coming out one side like so, and then just work coming down the other side to do the other leg. So make your twist, and then do a small bubble, make that a pinch twist, like that. And then you're gonna come down for the calf. And we're gonna do 2 1-inch bubbles for the foot. Bring those together. And then do a small round bubble here at the back of the foot to finish it off. Break off your excess and tie it off. So that is the body of our dragon. This could also kind of be some kind of a dinosaur. If you added teeth to it and made it a little bit scarier looking. Actually, it kind of looks like a kangaroo right now. So there you go, there's a kangaroo. Let's continue on and turn this into a dragon. So at this point, the next step that I usually do is I add the wings. And there's a million different ways you can do dragon wings. I'm gonna show you what I've done since I started doing this design, and I kind of still do it just because it's a classic to me. So I'm gonna put about 4 good full pumps of air in each of my green 260s. If it cooperates, there we go. So I got 1, and we're gonna tie that off. Do the same thing with your next one. And you're gonna tie both balloons together. Okay, now on each balloon we're gonna do 6 small round bubbles in a row. So this is kind of the tedious part of the dragon, but it looks pretty cool and my customers usually appreciate it, so I don't usually skip it. So when you're doing these small round bubbles, just make sure you're twisting several times to help keep them from coming undone and merging into each other. So there's my 6 small round bubbles. I'm gonna take my tail all the way out here on the end and bring it in and tie it into a nozzle here in the middle. And that gives us 1 wing. We're gonna do the same thing to the other side. 6 small round bubbles. And like I said, you can do your wings a different way if you don't like doing all these small bubbles. You could just do 1 big bubble and then the loop. It's totally up to you. So I've got my 6 round bubbles there. I'm gonna take my tail, bring it back in, and tie it into one of the nozzles here in the middle. There you go. So we've got our dragon wings. These also make great wings for people, little backpacks you can put on someone's back, kind of look like angel wings or whatever. So you should have your 2 tails sticking out here. We're gonna use these to attach to our dragon. This is the old school way that I have attached to the dragon for 10 years now. Haven't really changed this design. So I'm gonna take both of those tails and thread them through the middle of the back of the dragon. Grab 1 in each hand, bring it forward and in front of the belly, and then just tie them together in front of the belly there. And sometimes they'll slide up under the arms so you really can't see them. And just get his head so his ears are in the middle of the wings, and that'll help hold everything straight and where it should be. Okay, so now we're really starting to look more like a dragon at this point. We've got one more piece to add though. We can't forget our 160. This is gonna make him look like a mean dragon. So grab your 160 and we're gonna blow this up if we can get it on the pump. This is not a 160 pump, but it blows them up faster, so I like it. All right, so I've left myself about a 2 to 3 inch tail on that guy. And we're gonna do his horns. We're gonna do one horn first, so you can make it however long you want to. I'm gonna do mine about that big. And I'm gonna twist that into his ears. Okay, and then you want your 160 coming up forward towards his mouth. Nice and tight, be really nice and tight, and twist that into his mouth, and then get it going back on the other side. See how that kind of makes him look angry? It's like an angry eyebrow. And twist back into the ears on the other side. And then you're gonna cut off another horn, same size, and you're done. Oh, he looks scary now. All right, so there is our dragon so far. People freak out over this design. Even though it's pretty simple, there's nothing really complicated to it. It just has that wow factor for some reason. So that is the dragon at this point. Now, if you really want to give it some wow factor, we're going to turn this into a fire-breathing dragon really fast. So I'm just going to take my 3 balloons here. I like to use red, yellow, and orange, and just cut off the ends kind of at angles. Get some good scissors. And just take that in the middle, and you're going to take it from the back of the mouth down and out through the middle and kind of give them a twist. And then they're just kind of spewing out of his mouth like fire. And the last thing is just to draw the eyes on if you want to with this design. You really don't have to because it looks good like it is. But I usually do draw the eyes on, so I'm just going to show you how I do that. So instead of a big round circle, I do like a diamond shape, rounded diamond shape type thing on each eye. And if you watched my review of Liz's Bada Boom stickers, you can also use the dragon eye stickers on this design. Go check that out if you haven't already. She has a lot of amazing stickers that make life way easier. That's usually how I give this to kids. I'll be like, you ready for your mean green fire-breathing dragon? And they're like, ah, and they love it. And the parents are like, oh my God, who is that girl? I want her number. That's exactly how it goes. So that is my fire-breathing dragon. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Please let me know what you think of this. If you come up with cool additions or ways to update it or make it different, I'd love to see what you guys are doing. You can post your pictures on my Facebook page. Link is in the description below. If this was not enough for you and you're looking for some more advanced tutorials, head on over to my website, thetwistersister.com, where we've got even more video tutorials for you there. And you can learn all kinds of things, including cartoon characters and princesses and all sorts of fun stuff. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to see more balloon-related videos, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Bye!